very quick shout out section before we go into panel two. Really like to mention the people who this year we set the challenge that we wouldn't have an in-person event. We would actually produce a guidebook for other people to host their events, and then just to see what happened, really. And I'm going to shout out now very quickly to those events that have taken place, because it's quite phenomenal. On 2FM in Ireland today, this morning, for 2 whole hours, a radio show was dedicated to World Circular Textiles Day and was based at the National College of Art and Design, NCAD, in Dublin, with the students and the staff all talking about the importance of making textiles circular across Ireland. And that goes hand in hand with the launch of a national communications campaign, which is also going live right now. It's built off the behavioural insights work by the EPA over the last few years to encourage Irish citizens to understand that how they use and how they view and how they treat textiles. And so these reports are actually going through to now communicate with the public about better ways to work with textiles to keep them in the flow. And just finally about Ireland, they have produced a circularity gap report, of which textiles is a chapter. So they're actually really focusing now. They're really able to see what it is that their specific challenges are. So huge shout out to all the work going on in Ireland. Also a big shout out to Dr. Lynn in, forgotten her surname, Wilson in Scotland, who is at the Scottish House of Parliament right now, hosting an event, actually at the very same time as this event, unfortunately. But she has an online and an in real life audience there at the Houses of Parliament, looking at Scottish circular textiles. We have in Indonesia the Circular Textiles Industry Programme with GFA and Circular Economy, building on the work from last year's trip to Indonesia and rolling out a whole new programme to really understand and see how the industry in Indonesia can become more circular. In New York is the Fab Scrap event. That's happening straight after this event. So there's a 30-minute presentation by the founder of Fab Scrap, who'll give you a guided tour of this amazing resource in New York. Also happening, we have the Lenzen Group and Sodra launching their Enabling Circularity, a designer's guide to fibre recyclability today. Thank you, guys. And in India, they're launching the Dignified Jobs Accelerator 2025. So thank you to all the signatories and the whole community who have made things happen in their areas. Now, I've got one more shout out. These are all of the social media posts and mentions today that we saw. Thank you so much to everybody who is spreading the message, encouraging people to really look at the way in which they're using textiles, making textiles, and the way in which they're involved in the textile industry, perhaps themselves.